Hi guys, it's Rochelle, and I know I promised to do some how-tos, and today's first how-to is going to be about how you can rehem your pants where the hem has come down, even if you don't have a sewing machine, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So of course you'll need the garment that the hem came down, and what I did is I used a seam ripper to actually remove all of the thread that was left behind, sort of just to clean it up so that we can work with it. You may or may not need the scissors to clean away some of the leftover threads that's, around the, the edge of the hem. Or maybe you won't, it may not even be in the way. So getting into this, I just want to show you the product I'm going to use. It's called Heat and Bond, and it says right here hem. So that's what the product is for. So it basically helps you seal the two layers of the hem together, and I'll show you how to use it. So let's get started. So first I'm going to remove this from here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to roll this off and measure how much we're going to need, and that will be, you'll be measuring around this part of the hem. Just take it straight around until you come back to your starting point, and you'll just leave a little bit of overlap because it does stretch slightly, and then you're just going to cut it off right there, so you have about, looks like about a 1/2 inch of overlap. So you're going to leave that right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold this part, which is your original hem, up all the way around with that tape in there. And it's just between this and this side of the pants. You just put that in all the way around. Just tuck it in. And then the next thing you need is your iron, and it should be set to the cotton setting, or the highest setting that you can get on your iron. And let's see, I'll check. I just turned my iron on before I started this. We'll just put these away into the package. Again, it's called Heat and Bond, and it's for hemming. And this is the regular standard, and this is it tells you right here, no sew, and it's iron-on adhesive for your clothing. And then to protect the table, I have this mini ironing board here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this inner layer here. I'm going to take the iron, bring the iron in, and I'm just going to press and hold it for about a minute or two, or about 30 seconds even, to give the heat a little time to go through the fabric. And then that should be good. And then I'm going to turn it around. Don't burn yourself. Turn it around. And I would suggest doing this from the wrong side of the garment so that you can see that the tape is in between of the hem, and you can see, you know, that it's taking. So then a little overlap. I'm going to do this, press the iron on this part of the garment for about a couple of seconds, 30 seconds maybe. Make sure it gets all in there, gets the heat through and through. Put your crease back there nicely. And then I'm going to turn it one more time. You may have to flip the garment a little bit. And do the final side. Make sure that it's tucked in there. See, it's in. Oh, I almost missed that. You're going to make sure that's in there too. You always need to go back and just check that it's there. And then we're going to place the iron again. And the reason I'm placing the iron inside, which is actually the right side of the garment, is to make sure that if that tape did slip, I'm not going to have a mess on the bottom of my iron when I'm done, because it's on towards the board, towards the ironing surface. So going to do that. Okay. And then we should turn this one more time, and I believe we'll be okay, because we have a little bit right there that needs to catch. And we're going to put the iron on there. See, it really dissolves in there and bonds the two layers of fabric together, making the hem come back together. And yeah, and then you just want to let it cool for a minute, just so that it will actually harden and your hem will be all done. Just going over this just a little bit more. And this is pretty much permanent. Once you do it and it cools, you're good to go. So there you have it. You're all hemmed up and ready to go. You just let it cool and you're all set. And if you turn it over here, you'll see it's bonded. It's bonded. Just let it cool and you'll be great. Okay, like, subscribe, and if you have a pair of pants you want to hem, just remember this video. And I thank you for taking a look, and we'll see you in the next video, in the next sewing lesson. Bye-bye.